Hey guys, it's day 157 of startup. So I'm planning a U-turn on my startup and I'm going to be shameless about it. So I've said multiple times on this channel that I'm unwilling to change my idea based on feedback from some very accomplished people or whatever. I have conviction in what I'm doing, not exactly the idea, but the place from idea is coming from. But yesterday I went to meetup, a startup meetup, and just a 10-second conversation with someone got me to rethink about what I'm doing. And I might just change completely, reverse myself on what I've said before about doing something that you're really passionate about doing something that you really connect with, and might pick up something else which is more of an opportunistic idea. So, what could a person say really in 10 seconds that can completely make a person like me who is so committed to just following one path to reverse? And the line he said was some product XYZ is currently selling like hotcakes, right? So, yeah, if something is really selling like hotcakes, then I also want to build it and sell it. But there are some details about this whole particular product which caused me to change my opinion while I was resistant to similar shiny objects before. And the reason is like this product is actually very similar technology to what I'm already building. So it's not deviating me too much. So it's the similar technology for a different market, which is fine for me. At the same time, if I build and sell this product, then I'll be still following the same strategy that I was following for my previous idea. That is, my strategy was to, so my previous idea was on cold calling software, and my strategy was to start cold calling myself a lot to understand really the use cases. So even if I build this other product and start to sell it, then I will still be doing cold calling. I'll still be understanding more about my previous idea. So I'm not really in that sense leaving that idea. So that technology can be reused for that, and the selling experience can also be used for understanding better the problem. And the third reason was like this product that is selling like hotcakes is very easy to build given my again experience with that technology that I was already working on. So if it is something easy to build and can sell like hotcakes and it is moving in the same direction as I was going, then why not? Of course, I know that because I do not really have that connection and that depth required, and even probably this product will not require that depth. After some time, maybe 1 year or 2 years, when the competition is really starting to become thick, I will probably not be able to sustain the level of growth that I can sustain with something that I really connect with. But then, this initial growth, initial ease of setting up a business can really push uh, the investment raising side. So it can really help raising initial funds, and then eventually, as we roll this product out, we can use that funds to diversify a bit and also move on to the things I was already doing. So, in short, I could have the best of both worlds, get a good early start by working on something that is already picking up, and then eventually moving on to something that I can really bring a long term advantage to. Also, one of the reasons why I got so hooked into just 10 seconds of that comment is because selling like hotcakes is something very rare that happens in a startup environment. Most people, yeah, someone if someone would have said that yes, it is more easily selling or better selling than this or can have bigger market, I would not have given that much weightage. But selling like hotcakes, selling very easily, or people are just queuing up to buy it, these kind of things happen so rarely for an early stage company. Is that if this is happening, then this is a sign of something really big. So that's why I'm not ignoring it. and I'm taking that cue to explore further on that lead. Now, I'm not really taking it on the face value. I will really want to verify myself, and I have to really think how to verify that. That is there really an opportunity, but definitely I am opening myself up to that exploration. So now this leads me to the main theme of this video, that as entrepreneurs, we do not have to really be afraid of making U-turns. Yes, if I made a commitment to someone else about something, then I will do everything to come up on that commitment, deliver that commitment, or make that person really understand why I'm not able to do, and really making feel good. But if there's a commitment about myself for me, or some kind of thing I said in public, and the only bad thing that's going to happen is like people gonna shame me that, hey, I told you so, I told you your product will not work, I knew you will come around. So yeah, I do imagine that stuff. Like I go back to Antler maybe, or some other people, and I tell them that I'm doing this, and they will say, of course I knew your product will not work, I knew you. But that's fine, that's fine, I we not really need to feel any compulsion to continue doing or continuing saying what we said before. If a new data comes, we are quick to take U-turns.